Alright, y'all, what is up? Figured I'd get the notification out there a little early while I make myself a drink. Man, I don't know if any of you wear rings, but when something sticky gets underneath one of your rings, not good at all. I will never be tired of the soundtrack for this game. Partially because you can't hear it for half the time you play. It's so quiet and subtle. Oh, one of these names in my chat reminds me that I better let my Discord know that I'm streaming. I'm so bad at social media. It's like almost comedic. I'm just good at being fun and interesting and talking about stuff. So I believe, as the title of our stream suggests, I believe that today we will do the final course off of Rock Village. And the first course off of the magma crater here. Volcanic crater, excuse me. You hear that? Anybody remember Mr. Tim on YouTube? Do you hear that? The crickets? No, it's what's he say? It's a million tiny flutes being played all at once, a million miles away. Then he runs off and gets hit by a car. It's really very funny. We already did the cutscene here, right? Alright. And actually, I have...
Hey! We can't come through until the teleport gate's on!
Guess not. Are you literally not gonna let me... No, alright. Actually, I have a quick question just about the way that this game interacts with itself.
Don't forget to turn on the teleport gate to let us through. You've got to go into the Red Sage's lab in the center of the volcanic crater to turn it on. We can't come through until it's back online.
Neat. There's a different voice line there for after you do this.
Look, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things.
We did do this.
Holy yakkow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
You can't really call it a struggle.
Yeah, we did do this. Well, okay, I guess I didn't save, so we're doing it again.
Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Doll? Is that
I love
you?
how he doesn't even recognize
You've
him.
finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the Dark Eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the Blue and Red Sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends. You all...
I hate that that makes it take longer.
Perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have great.
So does he have one organic finger?
On a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled.
Yeah.
We've learned its secrets. And now
It looks
we
like an
can
entire
reshape the
prosthetic
world
hand
to our liking.
with the way that it, like,
You can't
connects
control
up
Dark
above
Eco
his
by
elbow.
itself.
But then,
Even the
one of his fingers is
Wow,
blue
we've
like
had
the
to
rest of
scrape
his
by
skin.
with what little dark eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of dark eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Not the silos!
Yes,
the silos.
You'll be opened, and all the Dark Eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Wait a minute! That was Gull? The same Gull who's supposed to change me back? Gull is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches. We simply must get to their citadel to stop them.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom
Hero's
of this
voice,
crater.
I tell ya.
A few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
I have a feeling we're actually gonna,
There's lurker troops in the mountains.
yeah, do the mountains.
We've got to get to Precursor City.
Yeah, there we go. So what are the areas... Oh. The areas off of the blue village, the mountain village, are, Did I get this other one? Yeah, okay. Boggy Swamp, Mountain Pass. I guess technically Magma... The Fire Canyon, there we go. I guess that counts. The Lost Precursor City, and the Precursor Basin, all of which we've done. I have all the power cells here, with the exception of bringing 90 orbs to the Geologist, which I didn't really remember was a thing.
Good luck, boys.
Wrong button.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
Alright. 60. Is there 100 or 120? I think there's 100. So how are y'all today? Today, I'm streaming early today because it's Christmas! I know it's not Christmas. But today is the day when I am celebrating with my in-town family. Morgan and I are going to Vermont. And they are not. They are going to New York, where my parents are from. And where I spent all of my Christmases up until last year, 2020. It was a weird year for all of us, wasn't it? I mean, obviously it was. So yes, Yellow Eco lets us shoot these yellow blasts and destroy stuff that we can't with just our fists, or even, I think, Red Eco. The secret here to unlimited ammo is to just stand here. Come on. Those things are miserable if you don't do that. There's so many of them. Anything else? No, I'm gonna go with no. Anybody in chat traveling for the holidays? Yeah, there we go. That was not the direction I wanted you to go, Jack. Also, this aspect of this area is cool, all the launch pads. Because you can't, they're scripted to put you on the other one, on the complementary one. So you can't really use them to do anything as far as I know. But
Shoot those rat nests to stop the rats from coming out.
it gives the area a really neat, interconnected feel. Okay. I am definitely out of practice with the whatchamacallits there. Yeah, it's a yellow vent. What's up, Blue King? Good to see you. Oh, there's 2 nests. That's what's going on here. Can I do this with Yellow Eco? Remember, there's a giant Zeppelin up there that we could see from Misty Island, even. And there's a power cell for breaking each of the tethers.
See that? Only 3 more tethers to go.
Attack and the power of Daxter. It's more like Jack and the power of Eco, and Daxter is also there. I should look at those games again, though. The Attack and the Power of Juju. I remember them having a really good sense of humor and, like, being fun. But I also remember them not really... I don't know, there wasn't very much substance to them, if I recall. They didn't... And maybe it's just me, but they just didn't catch me the way that these games did. Shooting at over there, Jack? Nothing, okay. Did that sound like Daxter? I didn't mean for it to, but I feel like it had kind of his cadence, and it ended in Jack, and a lot of the things he says do. All the green go around. No? Okay. Attack and the power of Daxter. That's really funny. Ouch. Thanks for putting me across the gap.
Step 1, stay alive. Step 2, think about not doing something like that again.
Shot over there again. I wonder, like, why. There we go. Oh, you know what? Needs Yeller first. I read that book in 4th grade. And let me tell you that 4th grade me was not prepared for old Yeller. Just was not a thing that my brain had any way of coping with. Valuable lessons about not letting your dog get bitten by wild animals. Alexa, how long is left on my timer? Sorry.
You have 16 minutes left on 47 minutes.
Desperately trying to do what I can with my neighbor who's been using all 4 machines all day. And I finally snuck my literally one load into one of the washing machines, and there was
Only 2 more tethers.
okay, good, I got it. There was an open dryer when I put it in, and there was not an open dryer when it was done, so I set another timer for the amount of time left on the dryer. And I am strongly considering just taking their stuff out of the dryer and putting my stuff in. Because I have one load to do, and we leave town tomorrow. The jingling is my cat lazily playing with one of the toys. She's really good at knowing when there's a live mic in the room, and jingling as much as possible. at that time. Alright, there we go. I'll take all of those. Thanks. Oh, I wanted to break these boxes with the blue eco. Oh well. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know how they know, but they know. Ooh, I missed some orbs over there. Get him! Alright. So the end of that little aside was that I'm gonna be popping out to try to get laundry done midstream, but I'll just run ad breaks, and I won't run ad breaks when I am sitting on the couch, and it'll all be okay. I promise. Uh-oh!
Look out, Jack! It's an ambush!
Hey! I'll be honest, not as bad as I remember it being. Ha! Really? Oh my goodness. Well, let's get back over there. I forgot something. Keeps respawning. That's so great. Still my favorite one. I think it might be my favorite because it shows it's a little bit of Jack characterization. He tosses it into the air. This valuable resource that he's worked really hard to collect. And so that shows an amount of trust in Daxter that I don't think he has very many other opportunities to show.
One more tether! That dirigible's barely hanging on. Let's find the last tether.
I like how they use the words both Zeppelin and tether, or Zeppelin and dirigible in this game. I don't know what the technical differences like between the specific meanings of those two words are, but I don't know, just technology in this world is so weird. In a good way. I like it. It's just weird. Get out of here. Also, the enemies here have little handles on them too. I don't know what that's about, but it's consistent at least. Ah, the flut. Controlling this thing is wild.
Hey, there's the flut.
Can the flut break these? Yeah. All right. Listen to Jack. Oh, I don't know why he makes that noise. Okay, don't hit the spike still. Just because I didn't see him. Screet. I just don't know why you'd want that. I don't know. Not that it's not cool, but I like the I guess it's a standing attack. It doesn't shoot you forward like the other. The bounce, interesting. I wanted to test that because in the next world there's another Flut course that is not unforgiving, or that is unforgiving, not as forgiving as this one. I don't know. I got stuck halfway through those two statements, and so I wanted to get to know kind of how it moves and how it works and what it does and all those good stuff. Those good stuffs. I don't know. This is. I don't know why my talking is all weird, but it is.
Good work. Aren't you guys happy you saved our little Flut friend? She may come in handy again sometime. Now go back to the trans pad, and I'll bring her home.
Ah, one of my favorite lines in this entire game. What's a bathtub? Yo, how far afield can I go with this flip-flop? Mysterious, isn't it? Just a dock out here. Presumably the same ocean as we could see from Sentinel Beach. But I don't know that the dock does anything. It might. I feel like I've come back and found that it does actually. Oh crap! I'm further afield than I realized. So we'll try going this way. Yeah. Okay. It makes dove noises, which is neat too. So that's the Flut section here in the swamp. I remember this game being so much longer and more difficult than it is. I am breezing through this for this, which is good. That's how I want my Let's Plays to go, is to kind of illustrate the balance between these games are fun. That's, I mean, my primary thing that I want to show people is that, oh, it hurts! But also that they're not super simple, kind of Kirby's Epic Yarn type games where you can just breeze through, and yeah, there's more challenge if you want it, but you can clear the game just as easily by holding forward. This ain't that type of game. I have a lot of respect for it for that reason. And then we'll go ask the age-old question about bathtubs. No sneaking up on me, please. Face this way. Hi, guys! I wanted to double check that there was nothing over here. Oh, I wrote an article about a randomizer for Spyro 2. That doesn't exist, but I think should, because I think it would be fun and make playing that game interesting. The idea came to just switch the talisman in every level with another pickup. A piece of treasure, an orb, and then actually, so some of the other levels have their own pickups. The diodes and Hurricos, for instance. Here, we'll talk to this guy, then we'll...
Howdy, friends. Enjoying my beautiful swamp? On these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley.
Farley.
He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack, but those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If you could keep those pesky critters away long enough, I just know Farley will smell them vitals and come back.
Vitals.
Will you help me out?
What is his neck? Why have I never noticed that before? But it's like... it's like an Arthurian neck. It goes forward and then up.
Good. Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
Oh, right, okay. So I'm aiming along a 2D plane. I like that the people you're doing games for cheer you on while you do it. They're like the fisherman. Left! Oh, that's a big one! This guy does it too. Get out of here.
Get him!
What's a bathtub? That's like one of the lines that you don't forget. You play this as a child, and one of the, if you get this far, you remember that. You never forget it.
Get him! Over there! Get him! Over there!
Alright. But yeah, so, as I began to write it up, like, I wrote down the idea. I just called it Talisman Hide and Seek. Because at first I was like, well, you can't just randomize every game like freaking Ocarina of Time or Super Metroid. It just won't work for every game. And I hold firm to that. I think games that randomize are special. Not necessarily super rare, but special.
Get some! Get some!
Come on!
Well, fry my hide! You sure know how to shoot. Thanks a heap for the help.
And Farley's back. It's a hip hog. Which actually, they come back. I think the tavern in Jack 2 is the hip hog tavern. 2 more. Oh yeah, scout flies and the last dirigible tether. But so I had the thought that in Spyro 2, putting the orbs, the treasure, and the talismans all into one pool and then shuffling them would make for some fun collecting and a quality, like, reason to revisit that game. Not that you need a reason. It's a great game. Well, there's the scout fly. Yay! And I posted it on a bunch of different subreddits, which is always interesting to see which subreddits it does well on and which ones it doesn't. Our Spyro has obviously been the best one. And our PlayStation, it didn't even get a downvote. I don't think that anybody even saw it on our PlayStation. Ooh, excuse me. But I got some comments on our Spyro that were like, oh, please make this. And I say in the article, I don't know what I'm doing with software at all. I don't know the first thing about modding games. I'm just a designer, and I would happily do grunt work in terms of like, alright, so here's a block of text. All of these things need to be changed to these different things, but we can't use find and replace for whatever reason. So do that. Or, you know, write me up all of the... Go through the game and organize all of them based on where they are and what they are, and we'll be able to use that. You know, I would do that stuff, but I can't... Like, I took Intro to Java in high school, and that...
Good work, Jack. Your uncle would be proud. That was a giant
Alexa,
bomb from a precursor
stop.
robot. I've never seen one in such good condition. I can't imagine what the lurkers wanted with it, but we sure didn't want them to get it. If you keep this success up, you'll still fall short of hero. But keep trying. It's endearing.
There are spoilers that knowing make that line actually pretty cool. Intro to Java in high school is the extent of my computer programming experience. It just isn't. Precisely. Tell them all about it, Luking. I'm going to run an ad break while I hopefully move my laundry over. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
I did it, guys. I got there in time. I got to move my laundry over. I did pull a big pile of wet laundry like it had run and didn't dry all the way. It was towels and a bedspread. But I know for a fact that it was the same person who has been using all 4 machines all day. I have 1 load of laundry to do, so that's how it is. This is loops, this is ifs. Now do robocode where you'll learn how to copy-paste code from the internet. Yeah, and I don't even remember... I remember ifs. Now that you say that I learned loops, I kind of remember. But it didn't click in my head, and I went a different direction with it. Alright, let me just... Because I was just moving quick and moving a bunch of wet laundry. And then also, I was kind of... I was messing with another person's laundry. And it's my neighbor, and we don't speak the same language. And so I try to be really nice and generally polite and things. But she's seen me in there twice today trying to get a machine. I had one of the desks that was facing, like, inward. If you remember how there were 2, rows of tables where we would sit facing each other. I was on one of the inward rows, and so, that was wrong. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna hit spikes. I couldn't get away with that, but I was interested in it. That was kind of the worst part, was that I was interested in it, but it didn't happen for me. One more try, just because I'm curious. And then we double check our inventory screen to see... Okay, good. Oh, that should have worked. I'm not dying to that, though. I bet you it's possible. Alright, so... Rock Village, yes. Lost Precursor City, Boggy Swamp, Precursor Basin, Mountain Pass, we can't do until we get the yellow... Turn on the yellow vents. And so, let's go... Do I have 360? Oh, I will! I will have 360 orbs by the time I get there. So there's almost all, I think, of the volcanic crater, definitely almost all of the volcanic crater power cells are purchasing them. And so it's, what's 360 plus 240? Is that 500? No, it's 600. So I'm going to buy the 360. There's 4 for 90 and 2 for 120. So I'm going to do the 4 for 360. Can you heal me, Samos? No? Okay. Red Sage's Hunt, please. Now! Squeaky, squeak. Squeaky, squeak. The Oracle is down there. But I want... get unstuck, Jack. What was that? This was the wrong way. I'm still laughing at you saying WTF is his neck.
Huh. The heat shield's going to need even more power to withstand the lava.
I think it's 90. Alright, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Crap, I need one more. Ow. Why did I think I only needed 6? When clearly I needed 7. So that's fizz. Boop. Okay. Then we'll go that way when we have at least 115. Which will happen. Won't be... wait. 240... Yeah, 235. Hey, guys!
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors.
I like his birdcage.
You think, Willard? Howdy, strangers.
Willard!
Us too. Well, we gotta be moving on. Nothing to see here.
I thought you said this was a priceless gem worth...
Willard!
Actually, we want power cells, not gems.
We got 4 of them. Do you want them?
What Birdbrain here is trying to say is, we may have a few power cells laying around, and we might be willing to part with them for 90 orbs each.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out.
Gordy, wouldn't it take less time if you dug too?
Poor guy.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
So is he holding the pickaxe just for show? I don't get it.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Yeah, so for your personal consumption, I recommend doing these one at a time because he does say the same thing, I think, for all of them.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power power cell for those orbs of yours.
And for my final trick. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah, I got it this time. Here's a power cell. Yeah, what he said. That's it. You cleaned us out. No more power cell.
I like his miner hat. The candle with the mirror behind it. Obviously, hot wax dripping onto you doesn't sound all that great, but... Alright, so...
I've reactivated the gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain. Use it whenever you want.
We will be going to Snowy Mountain first. I lied in the title. I didn't lie, I was wrong. It's actually a big pet peeve of mine. When, like, you know, there's 3 of them. Oh, no, wait, actually, there's 4 of them. I didn't realize there were 4 of them. But instead of saying, oh, I was wrong, people say, oh, I lied. And it bothers me because would you rather be untrustworthy or just have been misinformed and then updated what you were saying to reflect being properly informed? I would rather just have been misinformed, not untrustworthy. I don't know if they're infinitely spawning here. Sorry, you probably heard that nice and loud, because it almost definitely vibrated through the table into my microphone. So sorry about that. Now, we are in a new realm here. The platforming and enemies are stepped up a notch for these areas. Like, for instance, how you have to be able to do a long jump to get over there. Yeah. Come on. I'm glad it doesn't hurt you. That would be mean. Ow. Oh! That was lucky. That wasn't. Ah, there is a red vent. Look at that. We'll be going in there shortly. So then how am I supposed to do that? Here? You're starting me here? I'm doing that early. I gotta stop doing that early. The jump. The other flip-flop section is in this. Is in the... here. Maybe I have to kill all of that. Yep. You heard that, right? Sounded like a power cell up here. Hey, guess what? Screw your shield, and screw you. And the horse you rode in on. Alright. So, it's stop the... Yeah, okay. So, I mean, jeez, pardon me. So does anyone remember my little nail debacle from a couple months ago. Actually, it was this summer. Jeez. I think it was May. When I had one of my fingernails get accidentally injured. I won't go overly into detail because I know that fingernail trauma can be particularly sickening. To follow up on that, it's fine now. It's all good. But I got my first ever manicure last Friday, and I loved it. It was wonderful. I can't wait to go again. But they cut my nails like I am a cis man, and I am not a cis man. And so my fingers are used to having nails that are longer than my nail. The woman who cut my nails is not the same person as who actually painted them. So I wanted to call her my artist, but not. Doesn't matter. My fingers are not used to having nails as short as she cut them. Especially the one that had just regrown as a result of basically it got disconnected from the nail bed except for at the bottom of the nail, like where it grows from. And so spent a couple months very meticulously regrowing it, caring for it. And then she cut it down to the nail bed. And 2 days ago now, I guess, I was noticing like a very distinct pain in that nail specifically. And so I took a very close look, and oh, that's what that sound was. The nail was working on burrowing its way into my fingertip. And so I had to dig out the little corner of my nail and clip it off with my home nail clippers in order to prevent a serious ingrown fingernail. And there's still a little hole that's healing in my finger. It's ridiculous. So the moral of the story is if you go and get your nails done for the first time ever, still be vocal about how long you want your nails to be. If you want them cut down to the very nub, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But if you don't, make sure they know. Now this area kind of loops back in on itself. See that? So you see the torch that's like above and to the right of Jack's head. Straight across is a cliff that we actually were just on. The snowballs are rolling down from there. So this whole area is in the middle of those two spots. So I am gonna have to, the way that I do this, what? Stop the one lurker troop? Yeah, okay, there are 3. There's gonna be a bit of backtracking regardless. But first, let's flut. Don't you love ticking sound effects? Gotcha. Is that a head shape thing, or a preference thing, or the way that your hair behaves thing? Oh no! Oh man, Jack would have grabbed that. I would love to see a speedrunner do this game. 100% glitchless. I know it exists, I just have never looked it up. There it is. Very nice, very nice. Pretty much all of those. I am dreading moving to Vermont because the same person has been cutting my hair roughly since high school. Obviously, he does a fantastic job, and I really love him and the way that he... Yeah! Getting a lot of them today. No, it really doesn't. Oh, okay. Hope there was nothing over there. But when I move, I'm not gonna want to come back to Delaware every 10 weeks or whatever it is. Yeah, I believe it. I wish that I had the option to grow a beard. I really don't. I have, like, just, like, slightly less facial hair than Jack Sparrow, which is not a lot of facial hair to begin with. There are serious stretches of my face that just don't have any hair growing out of them. I say yet. I don't know how long I have to wait. Also, not that I would keep a beard. But like I said, I just want the option. I don't know if I have to say out loud that these blockers suck. Wow, that almost worked. Nice. That's Gall Maya's Citadel. I never realized you could see it from here. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. So my plan is to... I have one more, maybe two more haircuts with Ryan left. And so my plan is to take pictures of myself before and after both of those in order to show a new hairdresser in the hopes of communicating to them what to do to me to keep me pretty. This is infamous in my memory. The lurker-infested cave. I don't know why that was so easy. I had a lot of trouble with that as a child. But again, I think I just answered my own question. Uh-oh, okay. Although, actually, down there might be safe. Yeah, I actually want to go down there. Hooray! Did you see that bounce? That was amazing. Also amazing that he didn't break both of his wrists. that's for something specific. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure where the last lurker troop is. On the subject of things that were harder as a child, finding this probably tops that list. This was something that I don't know that I ever found. Oh, okay. Okay, Jack, none of those things were actually what I asked you to do, and so I'm gonna blame that one on you. I beat the game as a child without ever finding this. This is the way to the yellow eco vent switch, which we saw one earlier and one last session. And I'm not sure where any others are. Like, there might be one in the spider cave. More than one? I'm not sure. But that's why we're here first, is because this is here! Look at it, it's beautiful, isn't it? Alexa, how long is left on my timer? Cool. So. Oh, and above us is the frozen lake that we were on earlier. These levels are so cool. Oh, but back to randomizing Spyro 2, part of the thought was if you did entrance rando, like, so shuffle what... I'm burping a bunch. Excuse me. Shuffling what portals take you to what worlds, and what Moneybags sells in each area, then some really interesting things could start to happen. You would need to... change either the position of one of the enemies in Glimmer or the requirement for how many enemies you have to kill for the Superfly power-up, which I assume is going to be the same as the other one. I hate these. These are so annoying. Oh! But what did he jump off of here, huh? I love it. But if you were to change those things, then the first time you meet Moneybags in Glimmer, instead of selling you the bridge like he does in Vanilla, it could be that he sells you climbing ladders, which would then allow you to get up to the Superfly power-up, which would then allow you to get across without having to open the bridge. Worth! Did I get all three? Crap. Almost worth. No. Thank you. Uno mas. So we can't do that just yet because we will die if we just jump off of there. But there's plenty we can still do here. Nice. So that's why I remember this area fondly. Get through the lurker fort. That was it. Okay. Oh, Canning told me last time that there is a way to negate fall damage. So I'm gonna try it. Here we go. I remember getting very frustrated at this place as a child. Because it doesn't kill you, and there's no, yeah, look at that. It doesn't kill you, and there's no checkpoints. So if you fall off, you just have to start again. And I remember that getting really frustrating. Like, in Gollum's Citadel at the end, when you fall into one of the bottomless pits underneath those, you fall, it plays the animation, Jack screams for his life, and then the screen kind of flashes, and you're back at the beginning of that portion of the platforming challenge. It's quick. It's not frustrating. But with this, when you fall off, it's frustrating. And I want to go through this whole... Actually, I'll do it backward. How's that? You have to walk all the way back. It's very, very frustrating. That's what I was trying to say. That's ice. Okay, get it! Got it! Good! Great! Wonderful! Okay. Alright. I hate the little hoppy ones the most. Oh. It's a long time to not feel safe. Oh, there is a checkpoint. There's a strong possibility that I missed that. Like, didn't comprehend that that's what that was. Oh, and the never-ending snow lurkers down there are a real part of the charm of this place. I have a feeling that's all of the orbs. Nope. Okay. So now we just have to grab that scout fly up there, and we're done. With the fort. Oh, okay, alright. What? God, really? Alright. I guess it stands to reason that the advanced jumps would give me difficulty. It's the point of the game, and I'm in the hard part. Not the hardest part, just the hard part. The easy part, medium part, the hard part, and the hardest part. Jack? What's going on here, Jack? What do I not appreciate you enough or something? What's going on? You guys have seen me get this jump. There we go. Jeez. maybe I was having the same problem here. Yep, there we go. I don't get it. Well, that's all the scout flies. So that's good. So there's one more lurker troop, a couple more orbs. And a power cell that I don't have. That I don't know what it is. Fascinating. So. There's some orbs. We do want to go up this way. There's a chance that the yellow vent is that last orb, or that last power cell, rather. So, oh no, oh no, no, no. Okay, good. Right. Nope, missed it. Crap. Alright. Nope. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. That'll help me think. Onward. Alright, now I should be able to focus. Okay, I wanted a double jump there, Jack. Yes, like that. Okay, one more. That red eco vent might be a hint. We'll go back down and check that out after I get this last orb! Since apparently I am going for 100%. Hello, yes. Supermarket, do you have any depth perception I can buy? I appear to be out. There it is. Alright, so now because there is a chance it's not that way. So where is left? This is the beginning. Which I did want to come to. That's freaky. Because, yeah, there's nothing down there. This vent is now open. And so Yay. Now this one makes sense. He climbed up the wall. I'm fine with that. Okay, there's another box there. So... away we go. Nice. Yeah, I already stopped this one. Make sure I'm not missing anything over this way. Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. That was a wild camera swing. So... Zamir, did that sound like? That must have been the bridge creaking in the wind. Which, I'll be honest, this is the lurker cave, right? Yeah, that's going to be the lurker-infested cave. Okay, yeah. I don't know what I'm hearing over there, but it's not... There it is. Cool. This red eco vent was the hint. I love the way eco powers work in this. Being on the clock like that, really neat. You get the eco vent, you have superpowers for like a minute. Wow! I'm spoiled today. It's exciting. Cool! And away we go. Not quite enough for the Oracle. Actually, though, 43 left in the volcanic crater. So to that end, there's enough. But I guess I think we'll do spider caves and then clear out the volcanic crater. It's kind of unfortunate because I bet you by the time we get to spider caves, we have most of the orbs for volcanic crater. Oh well. No entry from rear, apparently. Come on. There we go. Okay. Jeez. So that's Snowy Mountain. I'm not a speedrunner. But that's okay. These yellow spots hurt when you touch them, so don't.
Hey guys, by my calculations, it's going to take 72 power cells to fuel the heat shield against the lava on the way to Gaul and Maya's citadel.
So I could go there now, is what she's saying. We'll get them all, don't worry. We have to come back this way after Spider Caves, so let's do it! I guess it's only one spider cave, not caves. Now, the last orbs. Yes, I do, Duggo Boy. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry I never responded on Discord. Also, good to see you. This box right here is the last precursor orbs I got in my 100% run, my previous 100% run. Sounds good. Maybe we can play a little Titanfall to get warmed up and then switch to Apex. Just because I'm so bad at Apex. This place is not remembered fondly by
I'll
most.
say something really teary at the funeral, like, "How am I gonna get Shane back now?"
That's very you, Daxter. Always thinking about others and how they can benefit you. Be wary of Dark Eco. Squeaky squeak, squeaky squeak. This does have a couple really cool sequences though. There's a giant precursor robot we're gonna climb that they're excavating here. And there's a cave like the Lurker Cave that's completely full of spiders. A lot of fun. Oh, that killed it in one hit. This is actually a shooting challenge. You have to be fairly accurate with this. Guess that did it. Ooh. Did your ear ever shift? One moment you hear things fine, the next moment everything's kind of less audible and your ear is ringing? Or is that just me and my hearing damage? Alright, we're gonna get it next time right on this spot here. Of course it's not. Well, that's good. I hate this. Alright, we're gonna come back to that. Doesn't count. This one we should be able to do. Really? Could you guys hear that? There, alright, good. There are other places to shoot from. My thing is... I guess we have to walk out of here, so there's no reason for me to try to get that box right now and then come back.
Maybe you can shoot better if you aim through your goggles.
Thanks, Daxter. Something that I have kind of slowly but surely learned. I'm not a speedrunner, and I don't really... That's not how I enjoy games. So, I'm not worried about becoming one. That's beautiful. How is Simeon? But I have found that I do want to be able to keep my pace of play up while I'm streaming because, you know, I'm providing entertainment. If entertainment is boring, then it is by definition failing. So, I've learned to, like, prioritize what I'm doing. It also makes, partially because it makes randomizers more efficient. Yeah, I can't wait to meet him. Really can't wait. Yeah, nice to hear from you too, Chronically Educated. How are you today? Oh yeah, it counted. Excellent. That's good. Always glad to hear my friends are doing well. That sounds like a great time. I think we're aiming to be in Burlington around 2. We're definitely leaving early so that we have daytime in Vermont. Okay, alright. So, what are we doing here? We're gonna go across here. No, we're not. Oh, we're dead. Cool. Pardon me. I don't remember this place as well because I hate it. Doggo boy, your sister is the one with the plans. I am just along for the ride and to take over driving when the time comes. Stuff's going on apparently. I don't know what, but ooh, this will be interesting. We will get to see. That was funny that that word popped up right as I said it. We'll get to see if that scout fly will still be outside of its box since I broke it. Alright, let's see who we can shoot down from here. I bet you we can get this one. Hooray. Don't miss those 2 orbs. Is this the one that I was shooting earlier that I couldn't get good? No, I think I hit that one. Stupid flies. They always get me when I can't take my hands off of the controller. Very disorganized here. Got it. And got it. Wrong side. Marvelous. Let's see here. I saw a yellow vent. There's one. Oh! That was a very, very lucky grab. No, we got that one. Weird. Over there. So now we head back. Figured it was too far. Here's the 2 orbs that I was saying I didn't want to forget. Now we're not going to screw this up. Ready? Here it comes. Not screwed up. Well, that wasn't great, but... Forgive me, I was glancing at my viewer count. It is still out. See? That's really neat. Good on you, game designers. Or developers, or however we should call them. Probably the developers would be the ones who would take credit for it being coded that way. Crunch, 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 crunch. So the reason that we have to kill these centipedes are that you are a viewer. I appreciate it. That they're chewing the supports out of these beams and it'll bring the whole thing down, and apparently that's bad. Even though Gall and Maya are using their lurker troops to excavate a giant precursor robot, that it would presumably be bad if they were to get a hold of. So, I don't know. Really? Really? Okay, we're coming back. Since I'm assuming there's no yellow eco in there. Why? Oh, one more. Good enough. Oh!
That crystal's gonna blow!
Yeah, it doesn't drop anything. There is a power cell for destroying all of those. Water? Ah. Sweet. Next objective, because this leads deeper into the cave. Alright, no. This is its own course.
Don't let the lights go out!
Yeah, please don't let the lights go out. I forgot about that move. Yikes. Did you see me not punch myself off the edge? I'm very proud of that. Jack, why?
Hit a crystal to get some light.
Thank you, Daxter. So, we're on an eco-fueled adventure to get Daxter, the little furry guy on my shoulder, his human form back. He fell into, remember the blue, the black and purple goopy stuff that I was on floating platforms above? He fell into a vat of that at the beginning of the game, and it transformed him from a human thing, like Jack, into an Otzel, which is his current form. So Jack and Daxter leave on an epic adventure to get to... Originally, it's to get to the Dark Eco experts Gall and Maya, but there's a lot of dangerous world between our heroes and their goal. Die. See how quick that is? Yeah, right. We saw a cutscene earlier where it turns out that Gall and Maya have been corrupted by Dark Eco, and so now our goal is kind of to stop them. But in order to do that, we need to traverse a lava tube. And in order to do that, we need to gather, see my number up top, we need to gather enough power cells. Now, the number that we actually need is 72, I think she said. But I want to cover this game in its entirety, so we're going to get all of them. So right now, we are in the spider cave here. Yeah, fair enough. Only in things that don't matter. Alexa, stop. Because obstacle courses like this are where power cells are hidden. And there's different types of eco which give you different power-ups and things. And so that's what's going on here. Quick ad break while I go get my laundry. BRB, y'all. Especially since I don't want to take up more of the laundry room than I need to, because I did interrupt somebody else's laundry. Boy, do I love finding Bic lighters in the dryer after I've run it. So this is the Dark Eco here. Oh yeah. Generally it's my own fault, but still. All right. Cool. So that's a self-contained little area. We don't have to go back there. Unless I missed a precursor orb or something. But probably not. It was pretty self-contained there. I think, is this? It is, but I didn't get my second jump. Nope, out. Perhaps I should have eaten lunch before this. Oh well, I'll just drink more coffee. Oh yeah, fall damage. Next, we go back up. Gibraltar's actually gay? Oh, that's amazing. I think I have a thing for Loba too. Pathfinder also is counted as a non-binary character, which I support. I know he's a robot, and therefore not... I guess they're a robot, and not technically, like, gendered for that reason. But
I think that was the last Dark Eco crystal.
Respawn did a really good job of giving Pathfinder masculine and feminine traits. Yeah. Which is why I count it. Pathfinder is a really good non-binary character because of the mix of gendered traits that they gave him. Or them, again. Where am I going to get the yellow eco for this? Got it. Did you hear that scout fly? We're not done in here. Alright, so... Scout fly... Wasn't sure I was gonna make that. It makes me so happy that Gibraltar is gay. For a long time there were a dearth of... Or there was a dearth, I don't know, I guess dearth is singular. A dearth of masculine, gay folk in the media. It's part of why I like Lil Nas X so much. Because he's not... I don't know how to say this without being offensive, but like... He's not feminine. He doesn't... He maintains his masculinity while singing about wanting a boy. And that's historically quite rare. Oh, this is how you get up here. Have you noticed the little dripping noises that are part of the soundtrack? This game is amazing. Alright, so... And now Gibraltar's part of that too. Which is great. Yep, here we go. Onward. Forward, unto dawn! Remember I told you about the spider cave? Like the cave full of spiders? This is where it pops out. Alright, these drill guys are a nuisance. Yeah, see? Dealing with them sucks. And there's the giant precursor robot. How much do we have left? 3. And scout flies. So climb the robot, do the spiders. Maybe there's a second one on the way up the robot? Oh no, there's another obstacle course off of this. There's a lot of, That's pretty nifty. I like that. Mirage lures people in front of Rampart without risking himself at all. Rampart gets to blow them all away. And Octane loves his stim. Oh, I so don't trust it. And if I had trusted it, I would be okay.
I think we're in a spider's nest here.
All right. Get the. All right, good. But we have time to celebrate. No! Stupid eco git bounce.
Say goodnight, Jack.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again just to make sure that there's nothing on the jump pad. Hello, darling. How was work? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, see, I figured there would be orbs in there. Jamie says, hi, Morgan. See, I have no idea how to not take damage to those guys. I really just don't get it.
Did you write the Christmas cards?
Nope. But I'm gonna. Oh, now's a good time. I have a bunch of viewers. I seem to have gotten a job, y'all. I have been submitting boy. I have been submitting applications for a while now, trying to get editing work in my field, because I feel more confident in my ability to do that than, thank you, chronically educated. I feel more confident in my ability to do that, like, as a full-time job, than write whatever people tell me to, or even to come up with several topics a week to write about. That's never been something that I'm real motivated to do. But, so I've been applying for editing positions, and I finally got a hit on one, like an actual... They didn't even... There was no interview. The application was the interview. That's how. Just wait. Be patient. Yes, but it's not... It does not pay like I want a full-time job to. But it's work in my field. And that's, like, the most important thing. Is that... It's finally something that I can put on a resume to say, look, I am employable. And so I'm going to start doing that. Precisely. Well, and it's... Not sure what that's for, but over there is the power cells up there. And I have an unsubstantiated feeling that if I'm willing to, like, get more than what they require done, there will be more pay. But I'm not gonna aim for that until I know what's going on. It'd be better to do only what is required and do it well and consistently than overshoot, burn myself out, and lose the job. So that's good news. I should be able to start next week. That is going to have an effect on when and how often I am able to stream. I appreciate that. You are far more professional than me, so. Until that's gonna have to get the priority, because what makes the most money gets the most priority. Yeah, he turns all the way around. I always do that, every time. I feel like I should be able to jump over there, but there's an invisible wall. I'm gonna keep the Sunday streams, though, I think. And by I think, I mean that's what I want to do. I bet you I could get over there from here, but what happened? Okay, good. There it is, right there. And I'm full up, so I don't need that green eco. I love hanging out with you. It's really felt like a new chapter in my little streaming career here to have regulars. Yeah, go ahead. See how that does.
I will not be offended.
No, yeah, you'd be in the bedroom like, I'm not leaving the house. I'm not doing it. I'm not leaving the house. Oh, a mint. Oh my goodness.
I would simply absolutely.
You just. Yeah, write down the vet's number. Smart. Very smart. Yeah, 1, 2. Good. We're done here. Because I think there's a scout fly up at the top of this. Oh, no, it's right there. Bling. How? R. That's me kind of sort of making fun of how Australians do their O's with R's in them. There's a show about mermaids called H2O. Set in Australia. One of the main characters' name is Cleo. And there's this one moment where one of her friends is really annoyed with her. She says, "Cleo!" And that has never left my head. My sister liked that show. Okay, nice. And so it was watched around me. I thought you might. Oh, come on. I knew someone would, for sure. Oh. Whoa! That wasn't what I expected to work, but alright, or to happen, but it worked. How do you like these platforming sequences with a 2D sensibility? I think that's really clever. I missed an orb! It cannot be! Back we go! Ooh, I bet. It, specifically the Cleor thing. Notice that I said not the... I didn't say the 2D platforming sections. I said the platforming section designed with a 2D sensibility. Big difference. Precisely why I think that they included at least this part. That was not my most elegant, It doesn't come all the way down, does it? I wonder if the TikTok thing is why that popped back into my head. Also, I was glad that Mario Odyssey added some 2D stuff in. Although that's actually a Twin Sticks Mario platformer, which is a rare thing indeed. That orb! Killing me. Good enough. You dummy, you went that way to get up a level. Oh boy. No, it's good. It's great. We're having fun. See you tomorrow. I'm not going to be going. I'm only going to be going for about another hour. So. And precisely, Luking. Yeah, send me all the way back. Screw it. I didn't know you could land on that portion of the platform there. I feel a bit silly for having contextualized a reference that, in my mind, is relatively archaic, but that was popular on TikTok for like a hot minute or whatever. I know the TikTok life cycle is a bit brisk, so I don't know how long people were actually using it, but there's evidence that I don't really use it, isn't it? I'm considering starting to make content for it, but I don't like consuming content at the pace that it provides content. I like my 40-minute to 3-hour YouTube videos. There it is. Alright, so now we will look, and yes, the only thing we have left to do is over here. We'll see what I come up with. I don't know what I'm doing, but I suppose that's part of the fun. We'll call it outsider art. It'll be great. How am I supposed to get over there? Ow! It burns! Ow! It grinds! Maybe it's over here? No, see, look, there is a platform. Aha! And that's what the blue eco's for. Whoa, I thought I ran off. Alright. I was not emotionally prepared for the game to crash there. I wasn't going to be able to handle it. Alright. So that's the Spider Cave. We should be able to clear out the volcanic crater now. And we're not going to finish the game today. But maybe we can... Oh, no, we got to clear out the mountain pass. That's right. Forgot about that. Sweet. Cool. Alright, yeah. We needed to turn on the yellow eco vents in order to clear out the mountain pass. So we're going to do that. Boing. 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 Oh, I wanted to handspring on it. Now, lest we forget, we have to bring some yellow eco out in order to shoot down a box that is very difficult to see. I haven't figured out how to get that bot to work like I actually want it to. I want it to say that, like, either on the hour or on the half hour. I just haven't figured... I've only ever had it happen, like, once per stream, so there's still a lot about this, doing all this, that I am learning. This is not... Yeah, okay, we want that one. I've run enough ads for this stream, I should think. I'm gonna... Especially since I will be missing this Sunday. I will not be home. And I will not be taking time away from... Actually, I'll be skiing. For the first time since I injured myself. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's a power cell. So that's the last power cell that I got in the game. My goodness. That was a very generous auto aim, but I think that's fair. You know, you put a power cell in that box, it doesn't stand out, there's no yellow eco in the volcanic crater. And we do have enough for... Yeah. I feel I was treated unfairly there. Not gonna lie. Don't feel like I deserve to completely fall off. If he hadn't tried to play the grab or if it hadn't played the grab animation, I wouldn't feel I deserved to have grabbed it. But you know, that'll be 6, I believe.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each. You have obtained another power cell.
I wonder what the power cells are. What they do.
For your effort, a power cell is
I mean,
the reward.
Obviously it's like a battery. Power cell, I think, is another name for a battery, really. But that's what I was saying earlier. Is this sci-fi? Is it fantasy? What is this world? Jax 2, 3X, and the precursor Legacy, and Daxter actually as well, are all. That's true and fair, Luking. But at least, like, Banjo-Kazooie is very clearly fantastical. All of the subsequent games are clearly, like, more sci-fi than they are fantasy. But yeah, it's like a... It's got a sci-fi... It's like a sci-fi twist on a fantasy world. And having naturally occurring energy sources in the form of eco drives that, no pun intended, as I hop on a vehicle, very nicely. What am I missing here? Scout flies and orbs. Okay. In addition to the power cells. That's gonna be all of them. Nope. Alright. I guess that makes sense. I don't have access to the whole area yet. Did you see that power cell up there? That's what we're going to get. Jiggies I can forgive just a little bit more than power cells. Just a tiny bit. Not that... I mean, power cells don't need a whole ton of forgiveness, but... Like, the precursors clearly knew that power cells were valuable, if they wouldn't have put them in the oracles otherwise. But at the same time... How did they know that they would be of use in the future? But I guess Oracle means somebody who predicts the future. So, I don't know. The whole Jak and Daxter series is a little bit of weird time baloney. Maybe I will do this from the other end. Maybe I'll do this from the front instead of from the back. Maybe I'll stop being chicken and drive at speed. It is cool how they made this course doable forwards and backwards, but it's a horse of a different color trying to do it in the other direction. Because I did it on my first try, going the other way. There we go. Alright, now. I believe all I'm missing now is the Scout Fly and maybe, what? Yeah, 2 orbs. I forgot I had that. Alright, cool. So let's get the Scout Fly and the 2 orbs, shall we? This just goes to show you one of the great design elements of this game, though, and that's the retry rate. It doesn't... It only sets you back at the beginning of a course. It doesn't punish you, it's not drawn out, it doesn't kind of mock you for having failed like some other games do, which I'm fine with Fire Emblem going, oh no, oh no, look what you, oh no. and then dumping you to the title screen and you having to sit through all the cutscenes again. I am okay with that as design choices because of the experience that the game is. Oh, 12, not 2. Because of the experience that the game is working to cultivate. They want you to take your time and be thoughtful and deliberate and to avoid making mistakes, as silly as that. Is the point that I'm trying to make. It's just, yeah, with an action game like this, are you saying that Respawn Entertainment are really good at that thing? Well, okay, I'm dead. Again, 1 orb! A single orb! Kingdom Hearts, like, I got to... Spoiler alert here for PS2 games. I got to the Riku Ansem fight in this game. Sorry that it's not connecting. Like I said, I should eat lunch. There it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we agree. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Nope. I don't think that this game would be remembered nearly as fondly. Well, I know this game wouldn't be remembered nearly as fondly as it is if the respawn rate were slower. I think that's part of the charm of this game, is that there, like, and that's what I'm saying, there's no live system, there's no game over screen. That being said, in Paper Mario The Origami King, which if you haven't played, go play, it's amazing. I'm doing this from the front. I'm done with this. I'm sick of it. I'm getting the orb, but I'm doing it the easy way. If you haven't played Origami King, I highly recommend you do. Because it has classic adventure game... Okay, hold on. It has classic action-adventure game chops. It really... Like, there's a sequence where you have to ride a river down rapids, and there's a prize for collecting all the coins on the course, and you have a certain number of hits that your boat can take, but there's health in the as a part of the course. You grab health pickups, and like if you die, it doesn't go, "Aw, darn it, you wind up at the bottom of the river with a bunch of driftwood, and if you want the achievement or whatever, if you want full completion, you have to do it and try again, but continue your adventure." No, it dumps you to the game over screen, and you start from your last save. And for a modern Nintendo game to do that is very, very good, in my opinion. Paper Mario The Origami King is one of the modern games that I've played recently that is unapologetically a video game, and I think that's very, very good for it. I think a lot of games try to, like, worry about immersion too much and, like, overdo it. This game, I get immersed in this game, and my guy, look, boop! Why can he do that? Boop! That doesn't make any physical sense. But I get sucked into this game, and I lean with my zoomer, and it's video gamey as hell. And I don't know when admitting that your game is a game became taboo. I don't understand when that happened, but I believe it was too the detriment of gaming as a whole. And I mean, here I am. Oh, look, I'm glad we did this. Here I am playing this. So perhaps I have a strong bias. But I don't know, for the Origami King to have the balls to punish me for not saving diligently is a blast from the past, and something that games sorely needed. Yeah, it seems like the PS3, PS4 kind of era really focused way too heavily. I'm done with this place, right? That's all the orbs, that's all the power cells, and that's all the skyflies. Yeah. Ignore the fact that I was not talking about the information that was on screen. And that's what I'm saying, is that when games started focusing really heavily on realism, a lot of babies were thrown out with a lot of bathwater. We lost, fun in a lot of ways, and that's a shame. There's also a game show all of a sudden in Origami King, and you can double jeopardy at the end of it, and if you answer wrong, oh boy, all right, okay, just there we go. If you answer wrong, that dumps you out to the game over screen too. The game doesn't screw around, and it's so refreshing. Alright, there we go. Next, we go... I think we're gonna take the lava tube to Gal and Maya's Citadel, and then we're gonna see what time it is. Oh, we gotta clear out Volcanic Crater here too, but that should happen as a result of heading over to the lava tube. Squeaky squeak, squeaky squeak. Gonna spend some time hearing that now. That should be the last scout fly here. And I already have all the orbs. Yeah, this is complete. You can get to the lava tube without using the mine carts. I've done it, but it's not worth the trouble. Hey, Kira.
All right. With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? The zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
All right. Let's do this. So our objective right now is we want to get as much as we can, but we mostly just want to, like that. We mostly just want to get through. Once we can tackle this from either side, it'll be easier to get completion.
The door's open. Let's get going.
Okay, I do still gain heat in here, so. But we'll do this. That looked like it was worth it. Oh boy, okay, alright. No, we're good. Yo, that was close. I think this was the wrong way to go. Maybe not, who knows? Somebody knows. So there's that. We passed a checkpoint. So if I die now, oh, we'll restart from halfway, which is good. So I just died. Ah, I missed the scout flag again. Yeah. Good enough, good enough, alright, yeah. My hope was that yelling it would make it so. Hey, look, a scout flag. There it is. We did it. Cool. So, we're gonna do it again from the beginning, and we're gonna. Oh, we got a cutscene here.
Hey, where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies
Finally
continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan, and to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Shut up, Daxter. I like how she kind of has her composure when she comes through the portal, and then Daxter's like, "No worry, we got it," and she's like, "What are you talking about?" Because that's an appropriate reaction to what the exposition that she had to offer. I don't know, if you're coming to your PS2 action platformers for great writing, then I don't know what you're doing exactly, unless you're playing the Sly games. Those, I am so excited to get into Sly. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I sure am looking forward to it. Yeah, see, it's not... Maybe if I got a good roll... Whoa! Yeah, I'm just gonna go around. Oh, Jack, why did you do that way? Stressing me out. Here we go. Almost there. So, the plan now is to get everything we see. And to keep track of what paths we take to make sure that we get everything. Did I miss any orbs over there? No, okay. Because now we can just cruise through that part. Forever. We don't ever have to worry about those again. So, because I mean, you've already seen me die a million billion times, so not like it'll lose some magic if I die here. All right, good. That dress is a good choice. Alright, now, rightmost, always. Sorry, my phone lit up. Ooh, there's a checkpoint there, too. I had forgotten about that. Now we're gonna take center path. Woo! See, this is what I'm saying. How can the vehicle controls in Jak 2 possibly be so bad when I have that degree of control over the A-Grav zoomer here? Like, how can it be? I don't understand it. It upsets me. Not that I don't understand, but the thing I'm upset about. We did it. Yep, cool. So... yeah! That felt good, because I did not feel totally in control. I like the little kind of play on the radioactive symbol from our world on the Dark Eco hoppers there. So... let's get into here, and, I mean, I think...
it's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gall and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the Dark Eco silos. If you can free the four of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
So the entirety of this area has bottomless pits under it. The whole thing. But we're going to stop here. I have some things I need to do before it's time to go have Christmas. And I'm going to go do them. Thank you so much for watching. This has been delightful. Sorry for the weird time. As I say, I will not be streaming on Sunday. Because I will be skiing. Here's hoping that goes well. And I will let Discord and Twitter know when I will be on next. Because I don't currently know. Say bye, Lumi. She hates it when I do that. She's still here, though. That's a good sign. Thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all next time. I don't have anything else to say. Peace.